What's going on, guys? I am back after a long YouTube hiatus. I just had a really busy summer. I've been traveling, and then I had a really big development with my business. I'm acquiring another business, and everything's official on August 1st. So I'll make a video on it after that, but I've been securing business loans and then just kind of going in overdrive, trying to generate revenue to do this business acquisition. So like I said, stay tuned for the next video and I'll fill you guys in on my next business venture. So for today, we're just going sourcing. I haven't been sourcing like this in a while, and I haven't brought you guys along for a while, so I wanted to catch up with you and just bring you guys along for the ride. So first off, we're going to a Goodwill. It's my favorite Goodwill that I ever frequent, and it's in close to a really big retirement community, so they tend to have really good items. And unlike most Goodwills, they actually reasonably price most of their items. So usually if you find something good in the store, there's a lot of profit to be made. But like I said, it is a Goodwill, so it's always hit or miss. But we're gonna stop there first, and then we're gonna head to my favorite auction that I frequent, and we'll see what we can pick up. And what I do is I buy items to flip online, probably like most of you watching this video. So we're gonna see how much stuff we can purchase today to flip for a profit on websites like eBay, Mercari, etc. I pretty much focus on those two, and then I run an online auction business. eBay is my primary income though, so that's the main thing we're looking for today. Alright, we got a pretty good haul in there. We got this Sony Blu-ray player for $7. It should sell for about $40 or $50. We got these Skechers slip-ons. They're like in perfect condition, maybe been worn once. These are actually reselling for like 80 bucks. Got those for 20. This is half off green today, so I got this factory GM head unit for $20. I didn't even look this up, but these sell for big money. Probably north of $150 if I had to guess. We got these Blade Runner rollerblades. Won't make a big profit on these, but they're selling for like $50 free shipping to $60 free shipping probably. Paid $14. Then I got a few other things for my online auction. I got this for $11, so I figure I'll probably at least double my money on that. Got this for eBay. Mixing board was only $15. And these things at selling for parts are selling for like $100 free shipping. None sold that were in a working order. So we'll plug it in, and if everything checks out, I'm guessing it's at least a $150 piece. And I got some Bushnell binoculars. I didn't look these up on eBay. I was planning on putting them in the online auction, but if I find they're selling for like 40 or 50, I'll throw them on eBay. Otherwise, I'll just liquidate them in that auction locally. And then I just got a wine opener thing for $5. That's also going in the online auction. So that's what we got at Goodwill. Nice little stop. Okay guys, I'm a little winded, I'm a little sweaty. I've been working pretty hard this morning already. This is now the next day. I started unloading the stuff out of the vehicle. So I got it out here on the table. I have some of it. I'm gonna show you what we picked up at the auction yesterday. And if you're looking to scale your business up, live auctions are a great way to go. I find so much stuff, and you're about to see why, because it pretty much trumps going to yard sales and picking single items, because oftentimes you can buy lots or collections. Now I did get a nice lot of something today. I didn't really buy any big collections, but the last auction I went to a few weeks ago, I bought like a 50 something die cast car for $800, and I've been selling several of those for $30, $40, $50, $60 each. So, but I'm gonna show you guys what we picked up yesterday at the auction. So I spent $627 yesterday at the auction, and I think the estimated resale value of these items is $1,735. Now there's gonna be fees that come out of that, so I should net at least $1,400 or $1,500 for the $627 I spent yesterday. I bought this eye wash station for only $10. One of these sold on eBay for $250 free shipping. It's a larger item, but I could probably ship it FedEx for around $40. And I should be able to sell it for the same as the last guy, around $250 free shipping, maybe $225 free ship, but for $10, can't lose on that. Picked up this Lance jar for $35. These sell for a lot of money. Keep your eyes out for these, especially when they have the lid. A lot of times they're missing the lid. That jar should sell easily for a $100 bill. This is like an old military phone. It was pretty easy to look up because there was a model number right there. This one's really clean and it has the phone inside. When I looked up this model number, oftentimes you'd see people just selling the bag without the phone inside. And when you have the phone, it's like $125 to $150, and I paid $35 or $40 for that, and it came with a couple other small items. This was a really cool find. I think these are called perfectoscopes or something like this. And oftentimes they'll have these cards. You put the card on here and it's kind of like you look through the viewfinder and it makes it look 3D. But these are really cool. I mean, I've never seen ones that had like, this is World War I photos. So that was the main reason I picked this up. I did pay up. I paid $40. It's kind of a gamble. But I think I should be able to sell this for $80 to $100 because of the World War I photos. Because this part alone is worth about $40, and I think this is extreme added value because I think these are really rare. I've never personally seen those. I got this watch on device. It's new in the box. I paid $25 for that, and they're selling on eBay for around $70 to $75 free shipping. I picked up this box. These pewter presidents sell for about $25 to $35 each, depending on the president. There's also a cool pewter tobacco tin or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what that is. These smaller items will just end up in my local online auction. But yeah, there should be about at least $100 in there with those 4 pewter pieces. If not 100, at least 70 plus. Now this was probably the pickup of the day. Unfortunately, somebody else there kind of knew the value of these and we got in a bidding war, but I ended up winning the bid for $90. Now you're gonna ask why I paid $90, but just a small group of these, like I looked up these, and these ones are selling for like $35 to $40 if you have 4 or 5. So this pack of 4 right here, I should be able to sell for close to $40. So I should get my money back on 2 of those bundles more or less, and then I have all the rest. I was estimating at least $250 to $300. I'll probably break it into like 6 or 7 lots, you know, put the same model numbers together in lots. I picked up these little piggy stay home or something like that. It's an easy thing to overlook, but made by Tiffany & Co. So these 3 pieces, there's several listed, but not many sold. And a lot of people have them high, like close to $100 for the set. But I think I saw one that did sell for closer to 60 or 65. I paid 25 and I should be able to sell it for at least 60 plus. This was a good pickup. I was not familiar with this brand. These watches sell for a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. The box is a little beat up, and this is more of a basic one, so I think this is probably gonna be maybe 200 plus, and I only paid 55. It still has the plastic coating on the watch, so it's like new dead stock or new old stock, and I think I'll do really well with that piece. It should be at least 200, but it could be several hundred. Bought these 2 old clocks for only $15. The Miller High Life one has some water damage in the bottom, so I'll just put that in my local auction and I'll probably only get $5 or $10 for it. But this was the piece I really wanted. It's Cleveland Indians. It's obviously vintage, dated 1995 there. Really cool piece. I think someone will have to have that. So that should be at least a $50 or $60 bill. And there again, I only paid $15 for the clocks. Pick these up. I'm just gonna run them as a lot in the local auction. I was trying to bid 10, but things happen at the auction pretty quick sometimes. I bid 15. I didn't really get a good look at these tags, and some of them are really beat, so I'll probably just get my money back on those. Bought this random box lot for only $10, but these are some good items for like my local auction. You know, this trinket box with all this stuff in it. You got a Coach tag in there, some Dale Earnhardt cards. This looks like a little mini tobacco tin or something like that. This is a pretty cool piece that caught my eye. This replica Super Bowl ring. Oh, it even says Brady on the side. That's pretty cool. We got more of these like Coach keychain tags. I don't know if they're authentic or not. I wouldn't sell those on eBay, not knowing about authenticity, but they will do good in the online auction. We got these Bushnells, which I didn't look up, and this was another thing that caught my eye because if they're not worth good money on eBay, I'll liquidate them locally in the auction, but otherwise they might be a $30, $40, $50 pair if I'm lucky, and then I'll liquidate them on eBay. Alright, so you guys already saw the Goodwill stuff. I got this Porter cable gun for $25. It's like in mint condition in the box. That should sell for about $70. That's a really cool piece. I actually paid $110 for that, but those in really good condition are selling for like $350. So in that condition, I should be able to get at least $225. I was hoping $250, but I'll be conservative and say $225. So I won't make a ton of money on it, but those are the kind of items that you can get, flip, make $70, $80, $90, $100 profit, and it's worth the flip. This is just some random box they threw in with other stuff. I got this CPAP machine. You got to be really careful with CPAP stuff. You cannot sell that on eBay. So I'm just going to put that in the local auction. It always sells cheap because people don't really have a good outlet for it, but I do. So I only paid $10 for that bundle, and I'm sure it'll sell for at least 30 to 50 plus. I got this closet organizer. I bought a house about a year ago. I have the perfect closet to use that in, so I'm going to take that to the house and set that up there. I got these bags to help with like bagging auction items or shipping items. Sometimes it's good to put your items in a bag, but I got 3 boxes of those for only $10 because nobody really had a need for them. This is like a burial flag. I always buy these because I don't like to just see them come out of like some dark closet or shed, so I always try to rehome them. Every time I list them, they sell within a couple of weeks for like $40. I picked that one up for 10 bucks. Just a few more random items. They threw in these CDs with the tapes I showed you earlier, the sealed tapes, so I'll probably end up donating those or selling locally. Same with most of this stuff. It's all just going to be sold in lots in my local auction. So we got this stuff. We got this Linden clock, which I haven't looked up yet. Got a nice little, I only paid $5 for this, but it's a nice little fish tank with all the stuff in it. I might keep it, but I doubt it because I have cats and it'll probably drive them crazy. And I don't really feel like taking care of any more animals or pets, so I'll probably just sell that locally as well. We got the nice little tabletop light. I have to see if it works. If it does, I might keep it or liquidate it locally. This stuff always sells good in the local auction, so that's what that's for. Yeah, and that's pretty much all we got yesterday. So overall, good haul, good day. So as you can see, in one day of sourcing, I spent a little over 100 at Goodwill. I spent 627 at the auction, so I spent about $730. We got well over $2,000 worth of stuff. So those are the kind of days I like, and that's really pretty much how it goes every time I do this. So I mean, obviously a lot of people don't have that much money to spend on every haul, and I didn't at one time. So it would just be like a smaller scale version of that same day. I might go to the thrift store and spend $35 and then go to the auction and spend $220. You always need to stay within your budget, but it's always good to reinvest the money that you have coming in as much as possible. Continue to have a lot of inventory, pump your money back into your business. I've been doing it for 11 years, and that's all I've done is pump money back into the business. Like my bank account, what I have in my bank account and the amount of inventory I've listed on eBay, the amount of inventory I've listed on eBay is like 10x what my working capital in my bank account is, right? So it's just been a constant reinvestment over the years. You don't want to have a lot of inventory if it's like depreciating inventory, but some inventory is good, holds its value. So I'm really good at like funneling through this stuff. I'm really good at getting rid of old stock and just dumping it at local auctions. So I'm always managing my inventory, don't get me wrong, but I'm habitually reinvesting money. And I think that's one of the keys to success, right? So yeah, it was fun bringing you guys along, making another video. It's been a while. And then like I said, after August 1st, when everything's official, I'll drop a video and tell you guys about the business I'm acquiring in the next couple of weeks. But yeah.